What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going over the 4 ways that you can not only get stronger and build muscle, but stay healthier. And with this video, I'm going to tell you a couple of things that you should avoid while doing the things that are going to actually help you build muscle and get stronger. Now, I remember I did say last week I was going to be doing a bench video on this Wednesday, but I felt like this actually transfers over to that. If you can get these right, you'll be able to improve your bench for sure, but I'm also going to give you some tips on how to improve your bench and, get your bench right. That'll be the upcoming week. Now, if you appreciate this type of content, go ahead, leave a like, and if you really like it, go ahead and subscribe. All right, now let's get to it. Thing number 1, improve your form. Sounds so simple, right? But there's a reason why we say improve your form. A lot of people just do an exercise and are still able to build muscle while doing the exercising correctly. But if you can improve it, you can improve your muscle gains as well as minimize your chance of injury. Imagine someone doing a deadlift. Now, if you're doing a deadlift, you can see some gains by just doing the deadlift itself. But if the back is rounded tremendously and your back is completely rounded and you're not using your hips to get it up, yeah, you're gonna increase your weight, but you're more likely increasing the chances of you blowing your back out. So lower the weight down and work on that hinge and squat pattern, and your deadlift will definitely improve. Now, one of the things you wanna be cautious of is when improving your technique is just being stuck on improving your technique. Yes, it's good for you to be able to say, okay, now I can do this squat or I can do this deadlift really well. Good. It's really good that you can do a deadlift really well. Now, start improving it. Start improving the weight that you're doing it with. A lot of times I see people just get stuck with the technique part and don't see the gains because they don't increase the weight. You want to make sure that you get the technique, improve your technique, but once you get that, let's turn it up a little bit. Thing number 2, make sure that you're contracting the muscle that you're using. For example, if I want to get bigger biceps, I got to make sure that I'm feeling my biceps working. So when I'm doing a curl, I'm going to contract my biceps, all right? A lot of times we see people doing an exercise and they're just throwing it up, using momentum, not really working the muscle. If you want to work the muscle, if you want to build your biceps, for example, you have to feel them. If you're doing a curl, feel the biceps working. If you're not feeling the muscle working initially, it's gonna be much harder for you to build that muscle and gain strength in that muscle. On the other side of it, a lot of people will get too caught up on not feeling it. I've had clients that I've worked with and I'm like, okay, tighten your glutes, tighten your glutes, tighten your glutes. After they tighten it, they're like, oh, I know how it feels, good. But they get so caught up in it. Once you get to the point of you're doing it so much, it becomes second nature. So now, yeah, you still wanna use it, but then same time, you don't want to just get so caught up. I gotta tighten my glutes, I gotta tighten my glutes, I gotta feel my glutes. Because if you do it right, you're gonna feel it after the fact, for sure. Your body tends to tell you what you use the next day. Trust me. Whatever muscle you use, even if you don't remember using it, as long as you train yourself prior, you should be good. Thing number 3, increase the range of motion. A lot of times, we get these short push-ups, short curls, short pull-ups. Stop that. Full range of motion is going to always be the way to go when looking to build muscle and get stronger. Now, of course, you're not going to be able to lift as much initially with full range of motion, but it's going to help you build the muscle and get stronger. I always tell my people, go full range of motion on every exercise and improve it that way. And then from there, if you need to shorten it up, yes, that's good. But initially try to go full range of motion. And this specifically is something like the squat. A lot of people would love to do their short squat. I always recommend, no matter what, even if we're doing body weight or goblet, we're gonna do full range of motion squats. And then from there, we can start changing it up. What you wanna avoid is going past your range of motion. Now, what I'm gonna use as an example is gonna be the RDL. See, a lot of people, what they do, they put plates on it to elevate themselves so that they can get deeper into the RDL, right? They can go a little bit lower with the bar. They're failing to realize that yes, range of motion is great when building muscle, but if you don't have the range of motion, it doesn't matter. You're just putting yourself at risk for injury. So if you're elevating up and now you're trying to go deeper into the ground, what's the point? I don't see a reason for you to do that. Go to whatever your range of motion is. Most people don't have that much range of motion. So whenever you stop feeling your hamstrings in that specific exercise, you go right back up. Your hamstrings will tell you when to come up when you're doing RDL. And usually your muscles tell you when to come up when you're doing most things, all right? Thing number 4, tempo. How you do the exercise matters in building the muscle. Just like I talked about with the Eccentric last week, it's the exact same thing. I'll link the Eccentric video down below, but whenever you're doing a tempo exercise, it puts more time and attention, and with that, you build more muscle and you get stronger. And you can use this to build muscle, you can use this to get stronger, you can use this for rehab purposes. Issue or no-go with this one, with tempo exercises, is the fact that some people overdo it with the tempo. Yes, you want time and attention, but you don't want an excessive amount of time and attention. I've seen people try to do 20 seconds going down. Now, I mean, it's impressive if you can do it the right way, but it's like, why, you know? So don't overdo it. Get a set amount of time that you want attention with the tempo, and get your set tempo, whether it be 5 seconds down or 3 seconds down, you know, or even some people do 3 and 3 and 3. 3 seconds down, 3 second hold, 3 second up. I myself personally, for the people, my population, I don't want a slow coming up. I want always explosive concentric movement, always explosive movement coming up, all right? So that's personally for what I'm doing. But if you're looking to say, okay, well, I want somebody to build muscle, I see some reason why you want time and attention going up as well. But personally, if you want to perform and be explosive, you don't want to be moving slow, you want to move fast. If you found this video interesting, go ahead, hit that like button. If you have any questions, drop them down below. Besides that, I hope you have a great day. I hope you enjoyed this Wednesday wisdom and got something out of it. If you like the content, go check out the rest of the content. And if you like it, go ahead and subscribe as well. All right, peace.